Hello? Hello? No, I never heard of such a number. The number here is Coney Island 60600. Mrs. Schwartz? Mrs. Schwartz? I think you just got another call. Every 5 minutes, some woman keeps calling here. Mrs. Schwartz? Mrs. Schwartz?
Yes, can I help you?
What's going on here? I'm not stupid. That's a man's voice, not Mrs. Schwartz.
Of course it's not. Mrs. Schwartz moved to South Dakota 9 years ago because of family.
I didn't know she had family in South Dakota.
She doesn't. That's why she moved there.
Well, if she moved there, then who did I have breakfast with yesterday?
Yesterday you had breakfast with the coat tree. The day before that with the ironing board. I think the vacuum cleaner is sucking up to you because it's getting jealous. Do you want your glasses?
I don't wear glasses.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Here you go, Mr. Billow. I don't know what it was doing in the shower, and I've got a plunger in your bed.
That was a plunger? I thought I got lucky.
Oh, Mrs. Dumont, did you hear that Maggie's coming over today? I mean, if you can find someone to bring her?
Well, what's wrong with Maggie's car?
No, she totaled it. That's the third accident she had in 6 months.
Well, maybe it wasn't her fault.
How could it not be her fault? The woman's been blind since birth.
Then how'd she get a license?
She got it in Florida.
No, that's not possible.
You go drive in Florida, then tell me it's not possible. My cousin got her driver's license renewed there 10 years after she passed away. That's not the worst thing. A couple of years ago, she got a ticket in the mail from those red light cameras. She's in more trouble today than when she was alive. Albert, I don't know why you always knock when you just let yourself in anyway.
Look, I don't want to be of any trouble. I just got a little hungry, but stay where you are. I'll make myself some eggs, a bagel, some coffee. You know, I'll be fine. Hey, Lux! You got any locks, Lux? Lux! Didn't you wash the pans from yesterday? They still in the sink. All right, forget about it. I used the one from yesterday, but I must tell you, I'm not happy about this.
Albert, the interest says Maggie's blind.
Well, I know she got in trouble with this teenage boy at the library. He fell asleep on the table, and she started feeling on his face pimples. Thought she was reading Braille. Anyways, I can't understand why she takes out so many magazine subscriptions, and all for the same magazine. Oh, which reminds me, did I deliver the Greensboro mail yesterday?
We haven't gotten any mail in months. Why is that, Albert?
How should I know? I'm not on your route.
Who is on our route?
Route? What route? This neighborhood doesn't exist.
How can you say that? You're here every day and you're a mailman.
When was the last time any of you got mail?
Well, I must have lost weight. This waistband is way bigger than I remember.
Albert, if this ain't your route, what have you been doing here every morning for the past 2 years?
Having breakfast. Looking for Lux, Lux.
Nobody answers the door anymore. You know something? For early January, it's freezing out there. 12 degrees, they said. Can you imagine? Morning, Mr. Billow. Lux. Oh, and Albert, did you leave a person in your truck?
Drapes.
It's wrong to leave someone sitting in your truck.
Why? I rolled down the window.
Albert, it's so cold outside that the flashes are only describing themselves.
What did he leave in the truck?
Who knows? All I saw was something blue that was shaking.
Are these drapes? I don't remember these pants.
You just iron the drapes. Is everyone around here crazy?
So, how's by you, Becky? Is your husband still cutting hair in the basement?
Oh yeah, he's still doing it, but I'm not sure he's so good at it.
What do you mean by that?
Well, he's never had the same customer come back. Well, maybe once or twice, but that's only to curse at him. And you should see the arguments he always gets when he asks them to pay.
Did someone say I've been ironing the drapes? Oh, don't answer that. It's for Mrs. Schwartz. Let her get it.
Mrs. Schwartz, but I thought she was.
Yeah, we know, Albert. No, at least most of us know.
Oh, Beatrice, guess what?
What?
What? You want to know what? I'll tell you what. I just spent the last 20 minutes ironing the drapes instead of my trousers.
Why would you iron the drapes instead of your trousers?
All right, hold your horses. You know, just because someone is 94, they expect you to drop everything when they beat the car horn. See y'all tomorrow. And don't forget the locks, Lux.
Now, what were we talking about?
I was saying I've been ironing the drapes.
Well, if it'll make you any happier, you haven't ironed anything. Your iron ain't even plugged in.
Oh, well, would someone please get me my shirt and plug it in for me, would you?
Why is Mr. Billow ironing his sheets?
Shh, not so loud. He thinks he's ironing his shirt.
Tell me, Becky, what's the latest news about the neighborhood?
Oh, yeah, so, my husband, Sidney, was cutting Lambert's hair. Lambert told him that...
What? Lambert, the plumber?
Yes.
Yeah, but Lambert is bald. Hey, wait a second. The Lambert who uses the tight rubber bands, he walks with a net to hold up his socks?
Yes, that Lambert.
Yeah, he's the one that's bald.
Yes, now he's bald. It's the latest style. Everyone who comes to Sydney comes out bald. How many black men do you know who have hair? Sydney started that style with them.
Yeah, but Lambert's not black.
He's not?
Go on, Becky, what about Lambert?
Lambert read in the paper that the zoning department has discovered a forgotten neighborhood.
So they discovered we're forgotten?
Well, we're not forgotten anymore. They're sending some people over to find out what's going on with us.
That's nothing to be happy about, believe me. Albert, what are you making for breakfast?
Albert's not here anymore.
Funny, I thought I heard his voice. Did he go off with Mrs. Schwartz?
He had to leave here in a hurry. Had to take a frozen place to the hospital.
Or did that old windbag Mrs. Fields leave?
Why don't you ask her yourself? She's standing right behind you.
Tell me, what do you think's gonna happen? Did they mention anything more in the paper, or was that it?
Oh, no, there was more to the story, but I couldn't read it.
Was it that bad?
Yeah, Sydney spoke casual already. She said to clean up some hair.
So, what are you telling me?
I'm telling you everything I know that was readable.
Yeah, Mr. Billow, it's Maggie. She says she's been trying to call you all morning, but some putz keeps on answering the phone.
Hello? Hello? Lux, there's nobody on the line. May I ask who's calling, please? Maggie? Oh, no, I'm sorry. She's not here.
And then they said they were going to try to find a barber who knows how to cut hair. Can you imagine?
Yes, now hold on a minute. I can't hear you. I'll be right back. Mrs. Dumont, could you please hold it down? I'm on the phone with Mrs. Schwartz.
Come into the kitchen. I'll make you a glass of tea, dear.
No, I don't want a glass of tea. I'm on the phone.
Yeah. No, I think he hung up because he wanted to get a glass of tea. All right. Yeah, I'll tell him. Mr. Billow, Maggie says she's coming right over.
Boy, that was fast.
Come in.
Oh, Mr. Dumont, you really shouldn't do that. I mean, anyone could walk right in and rob us.
Hi, I'm from the tax appraiser's office. Name's McMillan.
See, what'd I tell you?
Did you bring Maggie?
Can I come in? My office sent you a letter to inspect me.
You really need to see my husband, Sidney. Oh, he's waiting in the basement with his scissors.
You can come in. Didn't get your letter. Been having trouble with the mail for a few years now. Please, have a seat.
Thank you.
You mind?
Not if you don't.
I'm going over your file, Mrs. Dumont. And I'd like to go over your figures. You're pretty forward, aren't you?
That's not what he meant.
Who are you? Who are you? Depends on who you are.
Has anyone seen my mailbag?
You all right?
It's got your address on it.
Well, if you do, let me know. That mail has to be delivered.
You think you left it here?
Hard to say. It's been missing for a week. Bad situation. This sucks, Lux.
Are you the mailman that can route?
There is no route. This neighborhood is not on any route. I'm coming. Leave the horn alone. You want to cause another accident?
Who are you?
That's Eddie Go Down.
I'm a boxer.
A boxer? Yeah, he used to box oranges in California.
It's my job to ascertain the status of this area. They want to know if there's actually a neighborhood here.
I think I'd better be running along.
Did I ask where you live?
You can ask.
Wait a minute! What's going on? Serious business. You have to be in the middle of a Marx Brothers movie.
Unless you have a subpoena, you'll have to leave.
I'd be happy to show you the door. Everybody calm down. I just have a few questions to ask. It'll only take a couple of hours, and then I'll be out of here.
Mrs. Dumont, are you sure you can shorten my dress and have it ready for me next week? Not too short, okay? I'm going to a single dance because I'm hungry for a man.
Your dress will be ready in a few days.
Thank you, Mrs. Dumont. They say you do really good work.
Did I hear you say that you're hungry for a man?
I said I was hungry, not starved.
Hey, what'd you say your name was?
Jose McMillan.
Yeah. They're looking for you.
Who?
The squirrels. They think you're nuts.
Say, do you know a guy named Dennis Smith? No, I know Sharon Smith.
Yeah, that's close enough. Please tell him to meet me right away at his convenience. It's an emergency.
I will not. Why don't you tell him yourself?
Who?
Your friend Smith.
He's no friend of mine. I don't even know him.
This has gone on far enough. I'm leaving, but I'll be back. Then you'll see what kind of big joke this is.
No hard feelings.
Lux, who was that on the phone?
Oh, it's Mrs. Schwartz. Wanted to know if there are any calls for her.
Who's Mrs. Schwartz?
I was only kidding.
Lux, if you're going to answer the phone, the least you can do is take a message.
Somebody say Mrs. Schwartz.
She's not here.
Oh, wait.
It was Mrs. Fields. She said, when you have a free moment, can you please give her a call? I gotta get dressed to go to work.
I hear her husband is looking for help.
I hear her husband already found someone to help him cut hair.
Really? Who?
Maggie, yeah.
Come in.
Good afternoon, madam. I'm looking for someone and was wondering if you know him. See, him and me are old pals.
I keep to myself. I don't know anybody.
His name is Mr. Billow.
Never heard of him.
You live here?
Yes, and I don't know one.
This is a boarding house, right?
Yes,
The address is 4 Sands Walk, right?
that's right.
How long you been living here in Coney Island?
43 years.
So maybe it's time you met a guy who's sharing this house with you. His name is Mr. Billow.
Oh, that Mr. Billow. No, don't know.
Let's stop with the games. When you see him, tell him Vito Cohen is looking for him. He's in touch.
Where's the Cohen family come off naming a child Vito? And did you see who his bodyguard was? Bruno Berkowitz? I was going to give him a nasty look, but he already has one. Albert, what are you doing here?
I've come to make a delivery.
Oh, so you found your old mail bag?
No, but I I find another old bag. Maggie, let me help you in.
You're not funny, Albert. And the way you drive, I can hear myself screaming.
That wasn't you screaming. You were sitting on someone.
How does she look?
Just don't put your glasses on.
Maggie, how did you get here?
Oh, I drove over with Albert.
What? You drove over Albert?
Don't talk, Eddie. You might have to think.
Albert let you drive his mail truck?
No, but he should have. The way he drives, we could have been in an accident.
Albert has never been in an accident. He's caused a lot, but has never been in one. Oh, that this too solid flesh of man all resolve itself unto the dew, or that the everlasting God fixed his character some folly. Oh, God! How weary, stale, flat and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. Fie on them! Fie! Things rank and gross, and nature possesses them merely that they should come to this. For 2 months dead? Nay, not so much. Not two. So excellent a king as when I
It's so nice to meet you face to face, Mr. Billow.
Anyone care for a deli sandwich? I'm gonna go fix a little something.
If you want to fix something, you might as well go fix that bathroom toilet. It never stops.
Come here, Albert. I want to ask you something. I don't want the others to know. Have you ever heard of a Cohen by the name Vito?
You mean that big gangster?
Yeah, have you heard of the gangster Vito Cohen?
Mrs. Dumont, I just came for a little snack, not my last supper. Take my advice and don't get involved with him.
Maggie, would it be all right if we held hands?
Sure.
Get a load of him! A lux in the top!
Hey, here's a little something that I owe you.
I hope you don't mind.
What's to mine?
Mr. Billow wanted me to tell you thank you for the bucks, Lux. Lux, come here. Where are you all to dress like that?
Well, if you must know, I'm off to a KO Pectate convention.
I use preparation H myself.
Really? Heard that stuff really works. I mean, they say when you use preparation H, you can kiss your hemorrhoids goodbye.
Maggie, would you think I'm being too forward if I asked you for a kiss?
Oh, if you want.
What is this place turning into? I go to fix myself a tongue sandwich, I'm in here to find tongues flying around everywhere?
I'm a little confused. When I first touched Mr. Billow's face, he was clean shaven, and when we just kissed, it was as if he hadn't shaved.
Wouldn't surprise me if that wasn't his face you were feeling.
Maggie, please don't take this the wrong way, but have you ever thought about waxing your knuckles?
Don't have to excuse me. I get a little embarrassed when people talk about me.
That's nothing. Have you ever woke up in a dentist chair with your pants around your ankles and your head in a spit suit? I'm asking anyone who will answer.
Oh, I'm coming.
Oh, Mr. Billow, so soon? You naughty boy.
Coming!
Me? Is my Sydney talented or what?
crib shaking, not stirred.
Vito Cohen, he's a 42 long.
Wait a minute, what? Did you say Vito Cohen? The gangster?
Yes, let me finish.
What was he doing here? I don't know. I'll tell you later.
This has nothing to do with you or your husband. He came here looking for Mr. Billow.
Mr. Billow? You must be joking.
Becky, in all the years you know me, have you ever known me to joke?
Well, yeah. None very good. So tell me, what did he say when he looked at you with his cold, beady eyes of his?
Actually, his eyes weren't beady. They were beautiful. As a matter of fact, he had one eye that was so pretty, the other eye kept looking over at it.
That explains why you never joke.
Just thought I'd throw that joke out.
I wish you had. So what did he want with Mr. Billow?
I have no idea. All he said is he wants Mr. Billow to get in touch with him. I'm thinking Mr. Billow must owe him money or something.
Come to think of it, Mr. Billow always seems to have money. But what could he possibly owe a gangster money for? He doesn't gamble, so that's out. He doesn't use prostitutes, so that can't be it.
How could you possibly know he doesn't use prostitutes?
As George Burns said, having sex in old age is like using a rope to shoot bull. What about all the pills he's always popping? Vito Cohen must be his drug dealer, and Mr. Billow owes him money.
Those pills he takes are prescription medication. But let's not tell Mr. Billow until we can figure out how we can help him.
You think Mr. Billow would ever help us?
Of course! That is, if he knew who we were.
Has anyone seen Mr. Billow? I can't find him anywhere.
Maybe he went for a walk.
It's 8 degrees out and heavy snow. Even Mr. Billow doesn't walk in weather like this.
Oh my God, they kidnapped him! Oh, I've got to get home. I got to warn Cindy. We may have to leave the country. If you don't hear from us for a while, we'll be at the Grand Hotel in Costa Rica, room 317. Oh, no wait, make it the Motel 6 off I-95 in Goose Creek, South Carolina. You got a half-price coupon for that place. And it's a lot classier than the Bloody Bucket where we spent our honeymoon.
I'm gonna look for Albert. He can find him. He can find anything.
Yeah, anything except his mail. Hi, Eddie. What's going on?
All I heard was some gangster came looking for Mr. Billow and no one's seen him since.
Really? How do you
I
know?
think this is his car.
Let me see that. Vito Cohen, gangster.
Let's call just to make sure.
All right? Oh, I don't believe this. What? It says to press 3 for English. How do you press 3 on a rotary dial? Oh, no, now I've got to listen to the whole message as the menu has recently changed.
Boy, he's a tough gangster to reach.
Yeah, well, don't quote me, but I think that's the idea. Hello? Hello? Is this Vito Cohen the gangster?
Let me hear. I want to hear how a gangster sounds.
No, you have to go listen to a State of the Union speech. Come on. No, I'm sorry. You gotta press 1 for English, you gotta press 2 for not home, and press 3 for not guilty. But, hello? Yes, is this Mr. Cohen? Yes, I'm trying to reach Mr. Billow. No, he's not here. That's why I'm calling you. I thought he might be there. No, he's not there? Yes, well, okay. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
I'm getting worried. I'm gonna call 911. What's their number?
Try 911. See if that works.
I don't believe this. It's busy. It says there are 5 callers in front of me. Oh, great. Their menu has recently changed, too. Wait! Hello? 911? Yes, I'll hold. Hi, I'm calling about a missing person. Hello? Yes, I was just talking to one of your operators about a missing person. No, wait, no, please don't. Hi, I'm trying to report a missing person. I'm Eddie Go Down and no, that's me. No, I'm not calling about me missing. I'm calling about a Mr. Billow who's missing. Wait, what's his first name, Lux? No, Lux isn't his first name. He's standing right next to me. I don't believe it. The guy hung up. He said if he's standing right next to me, why did I call?
Oh, great. Now the police are looking for me and Mr. Billow.
You're looking for a Lux Bill. Well, that might be him. I mean, Lux can be a first name, right?
Oh, that has about the same chance as your last name being Einstein.
Gentlemen, look what I found.
Where did you find him?
He fell asleep in the shower. You know those pills he has to take? Well, I think he forgot. Took too many of them.
Of course, Mr. Billow in the shower. Who'd think of looking for him in there?
Did Mrs. Schwartz call? What's the big fuss, anyway? Oh, by the way, did Maggie go home?
Yes, she did.
When?
Last week.
Albert drove her home.
She wanted to drive. They fought over the keys.
She won. She got the keys. But when she got into the car, she thought that someone had stolen the steering wheel.
Yeah,
And then she realized that she was sitting in the back seat.
I am going back to bed. Nobody bother me.
Mr. Billow, a gentleman claiming to be an old friend of yours stopped by.
Not interested. I don't want to see anyone. I just want to be left alone.
Said his name is Vito Cohen.
Why tell him, Mrs. Dumont? You wouldn't remember.
I don't remember much, but I do remember Vito Cohen very well. Oh, yes, very well indeed.
What should we do?
Somebody call him and give me the phone.
I've never heard him sound so serious.
Yeah, I know I only dialed 2 numbers. I got him on speed dial now.
Vito? It's Gilbert. Yes, I'll be waiting.
Known the man 43 years, and today I just learned his first name.
Everybody has a first name. Say, Lux, is that your first name and your last name?
I really don't know, Mr. Godown.
Well, here's a guy whose name we do know.
What are you talking about?
What's your last name, Albert?
Albert?
Your last name is Albert.
If you knew that, then why did you ask?
Okay, Mr. Albert. What's your first name?
It's Al. And you want to know what that's short for?
Albert, Mrs. Weinstein wanting to know where her mail is?
It's in my mail truck. And when she's able to control her dog, I'll deliver it.
Eddie, go tell Mr. Billow that Mr. Cohen called to say his limo's on the way to pick him up and will be here shortly.
Miss Dumont, Mr. Billow is in the bathroom throwing up. He's like trying to get all the pills out of his system. Do you think we should call the cops? I mean, the doctor or something? Oh, yeah.
Pete, I'd give him the beating of his life.
Oh, Vito Cohen?
No, Sidney. Oh, he's such a baby.
That seems to be a pattern with your husband. Most barbers, after giving a haircut, get a tip. He gets a threat. Remember, the worst thing that happens to you may be the best thing for you if you don't let it get the best of you.
Oh my! Look at that stretch limo! Wow, just like in the movies, with a chauffeur and all.
Becky, I'm gonna go get Mr. Billow.
Oh, but what do I say?
Come in!
How do you do?
You look different.
Oh, I just dropped a few pounds.
Are you on a diet?
Nah, it's just moving lower.
When I saw you the other day, weren't you a brunette?
Yes, I believe so. I wear so many wigs, it's hard to remember.
Wigs! Oh, that reminds me. You're Sidney Fields, the barber's wife. Hey, I gotta talk to him about the hair scalp that he gave me a few years ago.
All those years ago, and you can still recall that one haircut?
I'm sure that everyone who gets a haircut from Sidney Fields remembers. Your husband smells like a guy eating Limburger cheese while getting a permanent inside a septic tank at a slaughterhouse. No offense.
No offense taken.
Why do you keep looking out the window?
Well, they say it's 10 degrees outside, and your driver's standing outside the limo freezing. You want to invite him in? I can make him something to eat.
No, he's an outside man. I don't want to spoil him. Besides, I fed him the other day, but thanks anyway.
Can I ask how you come to know Mr. Billow?
Mr. Billow saved my life a few times. We were in the army, and one night he threw me on the ground and mounted me.
Oh, that horny old devil.
He mounted me because someone threw a grenade at me.
Oh, my.
See, we grew up together. You know, he did all my math homework for me. He figured out whose lunch money I had to collect on which day. And I also married his sister, and even she calls him Mr. Billow. Mr. Billow said I should make the time for me.
Let's go, Vito. I've got a couple of hours, and then it's back to the medicine chest.
Hi, Gilbert. Hi, Vito.
Hey, Vito, remember years ago we used to go to the fights, and there was this one fighter who had everybody up on their feet shouting, "Go down!"
Yeah, I remember. Why?
That's him. Eddie Go Down.
I must say I'm learning a lot today.
We're all ignorant, only on different subjects.
What the hell did I do with my coffee? Get that guy out of here. I mean, man can't have privacy. Holy smoke! Look at that. Look at all the people getting out of the limousine to greet Mr. Billow like he was some kind of big shot or a king or a don. I wonder what kind of relationship he has with that gangster.
A strange relationship.
How do you think Mr. Billow saved his life?
Well, it was very... I heard them talk. Is it Mrs. Fields? Oh, that reminds me. That guy from the tax collector's office said he was coming back here again tomorrow. Guess he doesn't give up. Has he spoken to you yet, Mrs. Fields?
No. Has he been in contact with everyone in the area? I thought it was just this place. I can't have him coming around scaring my Sidney. Oh.
As far as I know, we're the only ones he's interested in so far.
It was a very unusual call.
Who was it from? B, you can tell me. Who was on the phone?
It was Maggie. She wants to come over, said it's important. She really sounded shook up, but I just couldn't get anything out of her.
Neither could Mr. Billow.
Actually, I'd like to stay if Maggie's coming over. I'm in no hurry. I'll just tell Sidney to microwave something for his supper. Watching Sidney eat is like watching the kitchen sink back up.
Hey, maybe we should go pick her up.
Don't bother. She's working as my husband's assistant barber. So if she calls for work, it shouldn't take her long to get there.
Really now? I thought she was a bookkeeper. She honestly worked as Mr. Fields' assistant?
Well, yeah, Sidney's planning on retiring one day and giving over his practice to somebody.
That's right.
Don't forget, Sidney's not a well man. Last year he he had to go into the hospital for an operation.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, he went in for a hernia transplant.
Wonder what that guy McMillan wants.
He wants to come here. So, gentlemen, can you please pitch in and straighten this place up?
Sidney always says cleanliness is next to godliness. He always insists on everything being spotlessly clean.
Her husband, Sidney. Say, Lux, have you ever been to his barber shop? No, I guess you haven't. Well, I've been going to him for some time now, and I'm not saying his place is dirty, but for 2 years, I thought his television was a radio.
Come in!
Hey, give me that. Maggie's coming over. Give me that. Give me that.
Lux, is that you? I never realized you were that short. Is that a wig? You know, you look much better without it.
Yeah, actually, I don't wear a wig.
You're arguing about your wig with a blind girl?
What's the matter, honey? Do you want a glass of tea?
Oh, honestly, Mrs. Dumont, I didn't come rushing over here crying for an emergency glass of tea.
Maggie, dear, when you go to put on a dress, you need to feel and make sure it's not ripped.
Oh, I was robbed.
Are you all right? Did you call the police?
Do you know who it was?
No,
Was it in the basement where you work?
Why?
Where was Sidney?
Well, he was
he there?
Hey, maybe we should slow up and give her a chance to answer the question.
Mr. Fields was crying because he forgot something at the store, so he left me alone for a few minutes. And just then this man came in, and I guess he didn't see me because he went right for the cash drawer and he opened it.
How did you know it wasn't Mr. Fields?
I can tell by the way he walked it wasn't Mr. Fields. Besides, he had a very distinctive cologne.
Please let her finish.
Yes, so
Go
then-
ahead, Maggie.
I
Tell
will.
us what happened.
Well, but then the
Don't
guy-
hold anything back.
I won't. And then-
Give us all the
I know.
details.
He was going to
Try and remember every
remembering.
Do you want me to go ahead?
Be quiet!
Please.
So, he started yelling at me and demanding his money from me, and I started to scream. Just then, Albert came running down the stairs with his mail. Oh, I think he found his old mail bag in the trunk of his car. And then, when Albert came downstairs, the man just rushed out the back door, and I think he tripped because I heard him cursing like he hurt himself. Good. Well, then Albert picked me up, and that's when I started running, and I tripped, and I tore my dress.
Did Albert get a good look?
No, but if it wasn't for Albert, I could have been mugged.
I doubt Albert would be much help. He's not strong.
He's a disgruntled postal worker. There's nothing more dangerous. Okay, thanks. Bye.
I'm sorry, Mr. McMillan, but after going over these papers nonstop for hours, my eyes are starting to cross.
I don't like all this work either, but it has to get done.
The difference is, you're getting paid and I'm the one paying.
Excuses only satisfy those who make them. Hey, McMillan. I hope you're not getting paid by the hour, or the city won't have enough tax money to pay you.
Do you mind? I'm working with the lady that owns the property. So let us work, because frankly, you don't own anything.
Oh, yeah? Well, I own something that you don't own, and that's a personality.
Oh, that was very rude. This has been very stressful for everyone. Perhaps we should finish this another time. Bold print giveth and the fine print taketh away.
Would you prefer to come down to my office to complete the work?
I got all my papers here.
Mrs. Dumont, you are not to give any papers over to him, nor are you to sign anything. Have you made her aware of this?
My business isn't with you.
It is now.
Oh, Mr. Billow, why have you stopped taking your medication?
I'm here on official business and you're interfering. So I advise you to stop it.
Come in.
Leave now, McMillan.
Yeah, right. This place is like Grand Central Station.
Yeah, right. And your train has left the station.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Bruno, get out the trash.
Hey!
What the
Hey!
hell do I think I'm doing? I'm watching you get escorted out of the building so you might live another day.
Vito! Vito Cohen!
And the only thing you're taking out of here is your body.
What's going on?
Ask him, little lady!
Vito, I'll get dressed, and then we'll go.
Mr. Billow, your health comes before our business. I was just coming by to say that perhaps we should put it off another day because I don't have the time today.
That's why you came all the way down here instead of calling because you didn't have time. Now, how can a man in your profession be such a bad liar? I'll be fine, don't worry. I can still think while I'm awake, I think.
Mr. Cohen, he stopped taking his pills when he heard you were in town, and I don't understand why. He seems mentally sharper without them, but he's physically weaker.
Don't listen to her. She's just saying that because she's jealous of me and Maggie.
Mr. Billow, the side effects are dizziness, headaches, yeast infection, mass confusion.
I know the side effects, but without the pills, I can at least think.
With them, you can at least live.
Hey, we cleaned up here, but can I ask what happened here?
Mr. Billow, were you and Mrs. Dumont horsing around again? You old devil.
No, Mr. Cohen made the mess by throwing out some trash.
Mrs. Dumont, can you get Mr. Fields on the phone for me?
Don't you mean Mrs. Fields?
I don't want to speak to her.
Neither does Mr. Fields.
It's raining.
Somebody get Mr. Billow to bed. Mrs. Dumont, I'll hang up and call a doctor if you think it's necessary. Hello? Is this Sidney Fields? Vito Cohen. Now just hold on. Don't... Sidney! Sidney, would you stop crying? Look, Sidney, I know you're shaking, but it never stopped you from cutting hair. Sidney! No, I'm not calling asking for the 75 cents I gave you for a haircut 3 years ago. Look, Sidney, every time I call you, you start crying. Now you get me upset. Oh, just forget it. It was nothing. Nothing. Okay, I'll tell you. I wanted to hire you as my bodyguard.
What?
He's not talking to you, Schmuck.
Sure he is, aren't you, Mr. Cohen?
Mr. Bill, I need your pills. I need to mellow out.
Hey, you think that guy McMillan is gonna come back here?
He's the guy Mr. Cohen asked to leave.
If he's stupid enough to come back, I want to know.
Anyone care for a snack? Don't be concerned. I slipped him his pills. He'll be fine.
Nothing for me. I think I better be going. Mrs. Dumont, call me if that guy returns and when Mr. Billow's better.
Boy, I bet you get mistaken for that gangster all the time, huh?
Only by the police.
I just came from that damn Sidney Fields. I came from the police, too. Did a follow-up for Maggie. When we were there, we met with this Detective Crowell. He advised her to get checked in at the hospital. She did, but all they could find are bruises. That Robin's lucky I had mail to deliver, or I would have tangled with him, but the mail must go through.
Albert, you're an all right guy.
I wish I could say the same about you. Well, I can, but I'll be lying. Say nice! Who's your teller? I like to avoid him.
Hey, Albert, you going downtown?
Yes, I am. Why? Are you going downtown?
No.
I gotta go to the store to buy some locks.
It's not for you, Albert. Sometimes he uses it as a wig.
Ooh.
He thinks it's his own hair.
It is. I bought it in the store, so it's mine.
Well, I know you.
How would I know who you know?
Well, if you need a shower before work, use the one in Mr. Billow's room.
Ha! Don't tell me. His shower is out again because he got the drain clogged up with hair.
So tell me, Albert, did I get any mail?
Are you a resident?
Uh-huh.
Oh, then you got mail. Let me see what I got here. This for you, this ain't for you. This for you, that ain't for you. And these for you. Mr. Billow, thanks for reminding me.
You see, my good woman, I am the only one in this house to get mail.
So, Albert, do you think the detective will be able to find the mugger?
Do you want an honest answer?
No, please try and give me the most dishonest answer you can think of. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm starting to sound like everyone else around here.
For what it's worth, Detective Crowell gave us the bum rush. He said we should file a report, but told us not to get our hopes up. He said his house was broken into and robbed 2 years ago, and they still can't find the guy. I said, if anyone robs my house, the only thing they gonna get is practice.
That's my kind of ease. Thanks for the encouragement.
I'm not Eddie, I'm Lux.
If you Lux, then answer me one question.
Ask away.
Okay, I'm away. Is Lux a first name or a last name?
Well, if we would ever get our mail, we would know. Eddie! Eddie, Eddie!
Will you two please make yourselves useful and take Mr. Billow to bed?
Mrs. Dumont, I'm not that kind of guy. Anyway, he is too old. But thanks anyway, you naughty woman.
Mrs. Dumont, would you like me to slip an eviction notice into their mail?
Isn't it about time you got going? Don't you people at the post office have a slogan or something? Neither rain nor snow?
Yes, and it goes like this. When you walk through the snow, hold your letters up high, and don't be afraid of the bar. For beyond those dogs lies a screaming cry, and the sweet silver dogs in the dark. Run on with your pants torn apart, for you never run alone. You never run alone.
I must have a word with you.
You're supposed to tease your hair, not piss it off.
Beatrice, I don't want this to get around, but that gangster friend of Mr. Billow called my Sydney and threatened him. Poor Sydney was crying so. I mean, what kind of a gangster goes around threatening people? Anyway, Sydney's hiding in the basement. Well, he's really not very good at hiding because he wails so much. And the poor man felt so bad about not doing that, and he'll banging his head, crying nonstop about that too. He just keeps saying if only he hadn't gone to the store, he could have prevented the attack.
Yeah, I'm sure he could have. Sydney would have drowned them both.
That gangster told my Sydney that he was going to put on a snorkel mask and come there. I mean, what kind of a remark is that?
A wise one.
Are you going to see Sydney soon?
As soon as she could find a bathing suit, boy, would that be a sight for sore eyes. She ain't allowed at the beach. She's scared of sharks.
Albert, what's gotten into you?
Albert, you came in here with teeth. You want to leave the same way?
Just like my wife. She got some shape. When you see her walking, you can't tell if she walking towards you or away from you.
Albert, did you drink Mr. Billow's tea?
No, I drank Minton's tea. Anyways, Mr. Billow was going to spill it, so I was just helping him out. So, if you ladies will excuse me, I have to buy some cigarettes.
But Albert, you don't smoke.
Oh, yeah? I've been smoking since I've been 4. I don't remember how I felt at the time because I was drunk.
What do you want with Sydney?
I wanted to bring Maggie here. After what happened, I don't want her staying by herself. I've already fixed up a room for her.
Oh, that's very sweet of you, Beatrice. But, how much is her rent?
Tell her I have room in my heart, and there's no charge for that.
Oh.
Mrs. Dumont, is my dress ready?
Yes, you can try it on in here.
So then I said as I was standing over the chair, that's the way you feel about it. You can just cut your own hair. And guess what he said? I know, you're speechless. I was too. When that jerk said to me, he hadn't even been sitting in the chair for the last 20 minutes. Can you imagine? He's letting me cut his hair. Wasn't even there.
Maggie, will you go to bed, please?
Well, I will in a few minutes, but they want to hear the rest of my stories.
Maggie, there is no they. You're the only one in that room. The others left hours ago.
Oh. Well, okay, I guess I'll be going to bed now. It's been real fun having this conversation with you tonight, and you have a really lovely room here, Mrs. Dumont.
Hey, what are you, crazy walking around like that?
Hey, mister, you better get out of my bedroom or I'm going to tell the cops.
I am the cop.
Maggie! Maggie!
Oh, can you imagine that crazy guy sneaking into my bedroom like that? Is everyone around here going nuts?
Honey, that was a new room.
Oh, I wonder how he got his car in my bedroom. Unless he turned left at the kitchen.
What's with all the half-naked ladies walking around here?
Don't ask me, she's in charge.
Are you the madam of the house?
I suppose you can say that.
Oh, he just did.
Yeah, he did. I heard him.
And does she work for you too?
I hang out here if that's what you mean.
That's exactly what I mean.
Mrs. Dumont, do you think the cops are ever going to catch that guy who attacked me?
What are you doing here?
I'm here waiting for a lady.
And you?
Oh, me? Don't look at me. I gotta go. I'm a working girl.
Why don't you have a seat? Can I offer you some cookies?
I don't want any of the cookies you're offering.
Oh, my husband would love to meet you. Ooh, if you want, I can take you home.
Oh, good, Albert, you're here. Can I ask you a favor?
This old house was new as Madam 60 and she trying again. This all price of home and comfort for the tired working man. Ain't gonna need this lease no longer. Ain't gonna need this house no more. For the tax man is a coming and he's standing at the door. Ain't gonna need this place no longer. Ain't gonna need this place to store. Ain't gonna need this house no longer. Ain't gonna need this house no more.
Wow!
Every time I ask him for a favor, he gives me a song and dance. Hello? Who's this? Mr. McMillan, how dare you call here at this hour? No, I have no idea where your things are. I strongly advise you against coming. My boyfriend, Vito, doesn't seem to like you. Is that a threat, Mr. McMillan? Very well. Then you just do what you have to do then. Oh, and one other thing. If you should telephone here again in the middle of the night, I will report you for harassment. Goodbye. Have a pleasant evening.
Mrs. Dumont, is everything okay?
I don't know. No, yeah, well, maybe. Tax appraiser's trying to have us evicted. Seems he's got a personal vendetta against us. He wants to get back at us because Mr. Cohen threw him out of the house. Oh, Maggie, dear, I talk too much. Don't worry, it'll all work out.
Aha! I caught you, Beatrice, trying to steal Maggie away from me. I always suspected you two.
Sorry to have wakened you, Mr. Billow.
I'm sure you are. Now tell me, how long has this been going on?
What are you talking about? There is nothing going on. Is
Billow?
there?
How long have McMillan's threats been going on?
We'll talk about this in the morning. Maggie, please go to bed now.
All right. I hope I haven't been too much trouble. Good night. Oh, that was nice. And good night to you too, Mr. Billow.
How are you, Mr. Billow?
I am upright and able to take nourishment.
Am I safe to assume you're skipping your pills to meet with Mr. Cohen?
That is an accurate assumption. Now, tell me what's happening.
Is Mr. Cohen wanted?
By some.
Please don't let him get involved. McMillan said he's going to report to the police that he was beaten and robbed at this house by Vito Cohen, and we should expect a visit shortly. He's not someone we can reason with. Who are you calling at this hour?
Well, no one, unless you can dial a number for me. Please, Beatrice, this is important.
Where are your glasses?
I find it hard to look for my glasses when I can't see. I've also realized I'm addicted to prescription glasses.
The number?
Dewey 26117.
It's ringing.
Tell him 10:30 tomorrow. I'm going to bed.
No, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Hello? No, I didn't call to give you the time. It was not my intention to call you in the first place. And in the second place, I don't even know who I'm calling. Hello? Hello? Huh. Great. Now Mr. Billow has me making crank calls in the middle of the night. Hello? I'm just wearing a bathrobe. Why do you ask?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know, Leon. I told you it's important for you to do your part. Leon, I'm not on the phone with you for a social call. I'm not your friend, sweetheart. This is business. You want to get paid, you do what I'm telling you. I even got Gilbert Billow himself involved. Yeah, that's right. No, he's not dead. He's not doing real well. Just retired. I shouldn't even have to pay you. You saved your sorry ass more times than I can remember. What am I doing? Not that I have to explain it to you, but since you asked, Mr. Billow's on some kind of meds that keeps him alive, but at the same time makes him dopey. But he thinks it's important enough to go off the meds so mind will be sharp the way it used to be. That way he can do the mountains of paperwork. But he can't stay off the meds too long. So it's back and forth. And anyway, get this. He called me a while back asking for my help in fundraising. Yeah, that's my involvement. I'm a coordinator loose end, so to speak. The government just discovered they overlooked his neighborhood. So they can A, fine every homeowner for back taxes and put liens on the property, or B, just come in and take over the entire neighborhood. What? Since when does the government care about the people? The damn politicians are bigger crooks than we are. They're all the same.
I knew that one.
Just have different faces so you can tell them apart. Come on, Leon. There hasn't been a poor politician since Harry Truman, so don't give me that crap. Hey, Putz! Don't you ever say to me, we'll see. Okay. I knew I could count you in, Leon. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Who was that?
Oh, that was a wrong number.
So now I know what this is all about. And the mayor yet.
This is Dumont.
Did you come out of retirement too?
I had to retire. In Florida, crime dropped so much, the mafia had to lay off 7 judges.
Have you always made money out of crime?
The only people who make money out of crime are the lawyers.
Like Mr. Billow.
He's not getting a penny out of this transaction. Mr. Billow is an honest man. I wouldn't put myself on the firing line for anyone else.
You're a fine man, Mr. Cohen. Why do you feel it necessary to break the law?
Someone once told me, laws are like spider webs, where the big flies pass and the little ones get caught. Anyway, what can I tell you? I was looking for some excitement, and I needed an excuse to get out of Brooklyn to spend my winters up in the north.
You said the work you gentlemen are doing is just about completed?
That's correct.
Then go. Go now, please. Leave quickly.
I only need him for a few more hours. Then you can put him back on his medication.
That's not what I mean. The tax appraiser said he's going to report you to police if he hasn't done so already. You've done enough, Mr. Cohen. Go back to Florida. You gotta leave before he gets here.
Oh, when's he coming back? I do miss him so.
Is somebody still awake?
No.
Oh, I thought I heard talking.
No, you didn't.
Did I? Guess I go back to sleep.
Like a Cupid doll.
Can you get Mr. Billow? He's supposed to be up. I want to get an early start.
All right. Can I ask you one question?
You can ask.
Was the front door left unlocked?
No.
Then how'd you get in?
I already answered you one question. That was 2.
Wait a minute. If I'm sleeping, how did you answer me?
I didn't.
Oh.
Hello, Tyler? Are you still the best driver in town? Yeah, it's Vito. What do you mean, how did I get your number? You're in the witness protection program, aren't you? Then it's easy. Tyler, don't... Calm down. What's your problem? Oh, you took a sleeping pill instead of Viagra. So, why are you so excited? Ah, now I know. Look, now you always know. Never take a sleeping pill and a laxative at the same time. Tyler? Tyler?
Who are you on the phone with, Vito?
Tyler Dixon.
Nah, I don't talk to him. He's full of shit.
You don't know how right you are. Tyler said he was taking Viagra. Do you think he's having sex?
Him? Having sex? If he takes Viagra, it's only to keep him from falling off the bed.
Oh. You want to grab something to eat?
No. I just ate a chicken sandwich, and it didn't agree with me. I eat out of habit, not out of hunger. You know, in my family, prune juice is considered a beverage.
I thought you left. You are such a naughty boy when the lights are out.
No, it's me, Maggie. I was just looking for some pillows for my dad.
That is not the linen closet, and those are certainly not pillows.
How about some cards, lady? All right. You remember, Heine, the guy that walked down the stairs backwards? Well, anyway, his upstairs neighbors are up until midnight every night, screaming, yelling, and pounding on the floor.
Yeah, that must have drove Heine crazy.
Nah, Heine says he's up playing the trumpet every night till then anyway.
Look, who's at the door?
There's a man standing outside the door, Mrs. Dumont, crying.
Oh, that must be Mr. Fields. Wait a minute, Mr. Fields! I'm having trouble with the new locks.
Mrs. Dumont, you want I should help you with those locks? Could someone point me to the door?
What's going on here? Was this ever working?
I don't believe it. We changed all the locks just the other day.
They were working fine for me last night when I locked them up.
Oh, never mind. Mr. Fields, I'm going around the back. I'll let you in through the kitchen door.
Kitchen door? I didn't know we had a door in the kitchen.
Yes, dear. Why do you sound so surprised? I've seen you go through it many times.
I thought that was the bathroom.
Oh, and she wants to help us with the door, yeah. Hey, does anyone have a Phillips screwdriver?
Hurry with the screwdriver. I gotta get back to Phillips.
It shouldn't be that hard. I just have to remember which locks I locked.
What do you mean? You didn't knock all 5 of them?
Well, that would be dumb. I only locked 3 of the 5 locks. That way, if someone tries picking the locks, some will always lock up. Get it? That way it locks, Lux.
Oh, well, we can see how well that idea is working. Hey, has anyone seen my stepladder?
I used to have a step ladder. I never knew my real ladder. I heard my real ladder was 6 feet tall and able to support 3 people.
He decided to go home. Oh, I forgot to give him his lunch. Would anyone like something to eat?
Oh, there's somebody already on it. Hello? No, Mr. Billow, he's not here. Is there a message?
What do you think about these locks?
Maybe we should just use the kitchen door from now on.
Yeah, the locks must be broken. Better call the locksmith when you get off the phone.
Ha! Men, you're all useless. We women have to do everything.
Boy, that Mrs. Fields sure can't hold her liquor.
What happened?
What happened? It looks like Mrs. Fields is about to pass out drunk.
I can use some help over here.
Yes, you certainly could.
I think she had a screwdriver.
Lux, go in the kitchen. Get some ice, put it in a wet cloth and bring it here. Albert, lift up her feet and take off her shoes. Eddie, go put up some tea. Maggie, come here and let her rest her head in your lap while I hold her husband. Don't move. Don't move, don't move. Albert, bring Maggie there, please.
So, Maggie, how you like living here?
I do. I like it a lot.
Have you noticed how funny Lux walks?
No, Albert, I'm blind. That's why you're taking me over to the couch where Mrs. Fields is.
Was.
Albert, where's Mrs. Fields?
Ask Maggie.
She's not able to watch Mrs. Fields.
Well, apparently neither am I. Maybe she went to the bathroom.
Albert, get off that couch this instant. You lost her. Now you find her.
Oh, Mrs. Dumont, what about the cops? Do you think they're going to find the guy that attacked me?
I'd like to say yes, but I honestly don't think so. I'm sorry, dear. Eddie, do you want another cup of tea?
Well, yes, if it's not too much trouble.
Get your tea.
What the hell's going on, Eddie? We're having a conversation and I look up and you're gone.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be the first time you were talking to yourself. Let's drop the subject, okay?
Huh. You still upset about that beach thing last summer?
Every time I see a potato, it reminds me of what a jerk you are.
Oh, I'm the jerk?
I'm glad you agree.
No, you're the jerk. I mean, come on, it's been 6 months already. Could you just let it go?
Sometimes I kid you about your wig, but only when we're around friends. That way you won't be embarrassed.
Yeah, well, actually I don't wear a wig.
The only one who doesn't know you wear a wig is Mrs. Calabash.
Yeah, well, I never met her.
I rest my case.
Lux, will you stop worrying about losing your hair?
Oh, Mrs. Dumont, that's real easy for you to say, but for a man losing his hair is like a woman going down a bra size every year.
What do you know about girls?
What do I know about girls? I tried to teach you how to pick up girls. I tried to give you advice, but no, you wouldn't listen to me.
You said if you want to pick up girls at the beach, you should put a potato down your bathing suit. Well, I did, and everybody laughed at me.
Yeah, well, next time, try putting the potato down the front of your suit.
Anyway, I don't need it, because I got a girlfriend now, and her name is Mary.
Really? Congratulations. I would love to meet her.
You just did.
I'm not going until we celebrate.
It's been so long since I felt this happy.
Did you see Tyler Dixon there?
Tyler Dixon, well, we knew him a long time ago, right?
Yeah, don't you remember when he quit working at that helium plant because he didn't like being talked to in that tone of voice?
That tone of voice! My mind just started to shut down. Forgive me.
Guys, run quick and get Mr. Billow's medicine right away.
No, we still have time.
I can't believe how smoothly we pulled this off. I put up the money, and you put up the knowledge.
And now the people own their property in a neighborhood that will continue to never officially exist.
Mr. Bill needs his medicine quick. Take this.
Wow. I feel much better. I have an annuity and I need cash now. Oh, dear, dear, dear. 8 cents in cash now. Oh, dear, dear, dear. 8 cents in cash now.
We make some team. You did great.
So now we're on a first-name basis, huh?
Yeah, all those legal beagles studied your work and finally back had to yield to the master. You still got it.
And you're gonna get it if you don't get out of here right away.
Hey, I'm going. Hey!
Just in
Guys!
Just in
Quick! Give me a hand! I don't understand. He said he had an hour.
Oh, he's wearing his fancy watch. It looks great, but it runs slow.
I think I heard a phone. Oh, I found it. Hello? Oh, there's someone there. Yes, it's me, Maggie, Mrs. Fields. What? Oh, sure, okay, I'll tell them. No problem. That was Mrs. Fields. She said she just saw 4 police cars going right by her house because they heard that Vito Cohen was here.
Mr. Cohen, you have less than 5 minutes. Go now. Leave out the kitchen door.
Go, Vito. I'll be fine.
I'm not going anywhere.
What should we do?
We'll lock 3 to 5 locks.
You guys get away from the door. I'm not going to have you obstruct justice. Somebody come over here and watch what I'm doing in case you need to take... Oh!
If they ask us any questions, we won't answer.
Yeah, but then you'll get arrested for not talking.
Yeah, but once you're arrested, you have the right to remain silent.
Please go. We'll stall them. I'll stall.
I can't go now. He needs to be stabilized.
This is the police. We have the building surrounded. Vito Cohen, come out with your hands up.
Oh, we'll tell him you left for Florida.
Vito, you have 30 seconds to comply.
Guys, open the door.
Whoa! Don't try anything funny, Vito. We've got plenty of...
Detective Cromwell, that's you.
Yeah, very nice. It looks like you really know what you're doing.
It's gonna be okay, but call an ambulance anyway.
And who are you?
Oh, it's me, Maggie, the girl that was attacked last week.
Did you remember my voice?
All right, little lady, let the cop do his business. Arrest that man!
Detective Cromwell, you caught my attacker?
Come on, Vito, stand up. It's time I'm taking you in.
No, not him. The guy who just came in with you. He's my attacker.
She don't know what the hell she's talking about. She's blind!
Oh, I may be blind, but I'm not deaf. Besides, that cologne of yours, ooh, it's very unforgettable.
I need to get my coat. You have two choices. Either confess or turn your head and cough.
I won't forget this, Vito!
Believe me, where you're going, you'll get used to it.
What's the matter with you? You arrested the wrong guy. Now get the cufflinks, put him on the villain, and put him in the car. I don't see gangster. All I see is a doctor. We don't put doctors in jail no matter how much they charge. Come on, let's go.
Come back, Vito. Vito's not coming back.
Mrs. Schwartz? Mrs. Schwartz? It's for you.